Get that recording going. 20 jiggies. Yeah, so we already opened up the next 2 worlds, so we can just go straight there. There's nothing else for us to do out in, well, hold on. I think we can get this now? That we have the grip grab? Not that. Not that at all. Ooh. There we go. Yeah. That's 20 notes. Stock up. Okay, we should be able to warp. Yep, straight to Pine Grove. Here we go. Yeah, this is definitely up there as one of my favorite worlds in this game. Hello there, little darlings. Now, personally, I believe you helped my husband out a while ago. Must be Mrs. Boggy. He's a little older, a little fatter. Give it up sled racing and taken to watching his new widescreen TV all day. Lazy oaf. Anyway, must be getting back home. I told my children, Groggy, Soggy, and Moggy, to meet me here. I don't suppose you feel like rounding them up. Groggy, Soggy, and Moggy. Great names for your children. Whee! Donk. Step on the big burger switch. Just pop it back on the grill. Punters will never know. I've been rumbled. Yeah, I gotta get some burgers. I dig the whole theme of this this place. Donk. Got a ticket. Fancy a burger? The gal sells the tastiest burgers in the Witchy World. Not sure really. Used to clean out the toilets. I like the 1 star on his badge. Give him a try. Got a few left. You want them? Give me some burgers. You want fries with that? Too bad. Burgers all I got. It's a theme park where you have to get individual food products from different stands. Yeah, that's up to standards. God, he is quite gross. Not a fan. Ticket. So yeah, Witchy World's kind of split up. We have this big center area, and there's 3 branches off that go to different areas we can check out. So we're gonna clear out the center first. I'll take that. How much do you cost? 160? Sure. Different skills are what you lack. So let's get Kazooie out of your pack. Find your pads, what you do. Pressing B makes 1 become 2. So now we can split up. There's no reason to do it now, but you do that. And now I'm just Banjo, or just Kazooie. You split up to change to the other. Stand on your pad, or near a swap cloud, and press B. Simply touch the 2 characters together. Yeah, so you can do that. Yep. And we will do that for some puzzles later on. Oh, come on. I can make it up this. Perfect. There's a Jinjo up here. 3 of 8. Pretty sure we've gotten all the Jinjos so far. Fry button. Literally right behind it. Someone found the switch. Hey, customers. At least Salty Joe has, like, full stars. We're up in order. I'm a busy guy. I mean, all you have is fries. I like Salty Joe. Salty Joe's limp, salty fries. Have a nice day, I guess. Better start frying up some more, because I'm all out. Better prepare for the impending rush. Get rid of you. Nice. It's 4. We need a bunch of those to fight the boss here. I think we only need 4, or do we need 5? I already got this one, didn't I? Yeah. I don't want that. Not gonna do that yet, though. Let's go into Wild West Town. So there's a bunch of attractions you can do. Ring the bell to win a top prize. So, I don't remember the exact... You have to do a bunch of different moves to make it hit, and I don't remember what they all are. Yeah, there we go. Grenade egg. That's that one. The Cactus of Strength. Yeah, we've already gotten plenty of notes. Oh yeah, that door. Let's go ahead in here. We'll climb up that ladder on the way back out. Starving. Get me some fries and I'll leave quietly. Which one are you? Groggy, Soggy, or Moggy? Yeah, here, take the fries. Go see if Mom is ready to leave. Just ate them, fries, container, and all. There's still another 2 to find. So, this little dude, this Jinjo, man, he seems real convenient to just be out right here, doesn't he? It's because it's not a Jinjo. I'm a Minjo, arch enemy of the Jinjos. So it's just fake Jinjo. Okay, yeah, so we need to come back here. We have enough, but we have to come back with just Kazooie. Which, lucky enough, there's a split up pad right here. Just watch out for the Minjo. Oh no, I got it backwards. Whoops. Oh, he'll heal me though. Other way around. My bad. Ooh. Can't quite get the backflip without Kazooie. Flip flap, whatever the hell the move's called. Yeah, we have so many notes. Pack whack. So now we can actually attack, because we had no moves while we were separate. Dismissed. So you can attack now. It is very slow, but you can use it to get extra height and length on your jumps by doing stuff like that. Wow, I can't believe that grabbed it. I need to break that open. We gotta pump up this big bounce house. Can I shoot that from here? Bonk. Awesome. That's all Kazooie can do is fire eggs right now. And just get Banjo in there. You get a lot of extra horizontal distance from that. Pump Master 2. Nice. Now we can get in there and play some mini games. There are 2 different mini games inside the inflatable castle. One for both of us and one for just Kazooie. I believe we can do them in either order. Yeah, that one's just for Kazooie, so we can't go in there yet. Crazy castle. Oh, we don't have the move. We don't have that move yet. So we actually can't do that. We can do the Kazooie one, though. We'll have to come back for the other one. We need the ability to aim our eggs while in the air. We do learn that in this world, so we'll just have to loop back around. No big deal. This world isn't that big. No. So, you just jump through the hoops. That's it. Different colored hoops are worth different amount of points. You can grab the turbo trainers to move faster. It's pretty self-explanatory and pretty easy. Go for the 3s. Ooh. I remember playing this one a lot in multiplayer when I was a kid. Fighting over who gets the turbo trainers. Ignore that I totally missed the giant red hoop. Give me that 3. It's 58. How'd we do? You scored enough to win the Hoop Hurry prize. There we go. And we'll come back later for the other challenge. No. The other one is flying around shooting balloons. We need to go to Space World to get our ability for that. I always forget where the boost pad is. Is it on this side? Yeah, there we go. Whee! Bump, bump. Yeah, I'll head to Space World next. Do, do, do. Alright, that's right. You have to get out and, like, activate this. Hold on. Come on, Banjo. Oh, nice. Oh, no! Saved it. We'll have to go back and upgrade our health again after this world. I think we'll have enough. Okay, dude. Why am I having so much trouble with this? There we go. Okay. You... I can't believe he can hit you like that. Also, I never grabbed this Jinjo. Let's take a break from failing at that to do this. Brump. It's an extremely obvious Jinjo. Oh yeah, it's 3 of 3. Nice. Awesome. Is that 3 different families we've completed so far? How are the Jinjos looking? Jinjos. Yeah, we got the white, the yellow, and that's it. That's all it's done. So we need to keep working on that. There's plenty more to get. Banjo, can you just grab the edge and not get hit? That'd be excellent. Thank you. Camera, don't screw me. There we go. Way easier just to do that. Love how the music just like seamlessly flows into different versions of itself in this world. Experience the scenic splendor of the cable car ride. Splendor. Yeah, so there's Space World, Wild West World, and Hell Zone. What wonderful themes. Ooh. I'll take that. 4, so I think we need 1 more to get a health upgrade. Which, there is 1 more here. Yeah. Half the notes. Yeah, there's weird spacemen now instead of cowboys to fight. They're the same thing. That's neat. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we need Mumbo to come here for that. Isn't one of the kids over here? No. I thought there was a kid over here. That's Mumbo Pad. Whoops. Looking for the kids? You might find them in the Inferno, Star Spinner, and Crazy Castle. We already found the one at Crazy Castle. Here, we can check this out. We didn't go in here. Come inside and have your fortune told by Madame Grunty. However, we are contractually obligated to point out that you may not necessarily like what she decides. Now choose your fate. You win a beating. Oh. You know, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll take my lumps. Whoop. So there's a Jiggy up here too. We can get an easy one. I like that the music fades out. I used to get super, like, anxious about this part when I was a kid. There we go. Bump, bump. Grab the notes. I love the Hell Zone attraction. It's my favorite. Ah, here's one of the kids. Can't you read, Furbag? All food must be consumed in the theme park. It's not fair. Of course it's not fair, but try and leave with that stuff you've got, and I'll take it off you. Yeah, so we can't leave. We still have the burger on us. Thank goodness you came. I'm really hungry. No way, just need a burger before I go find my mom. You've got some burgers. Please, please, can I have one? Yeah, of course, why not? You okay, kid? You're looking a little, full. Tummy hurts. Please carry me back to my mom. Can't stand up. Yeah, so we can't do that just yet. We have to get the ability to carry. And we need to go up here to activate this train station. So we can use the train we unlocked in the last world to travel. Sometimes you just need a train. There's so many different forms of fast travel in this game. You got the train, you got the tubes, you got the warp pads. They're all different. Here's the train button. I think that's all we need food for. We need the fries for the girl and the burger for this guy. Okay, so now the train can come here if we need it to. I don't think I need to at the moment. We will later, though. Okay. Oh yeah, this bit. So the teeth hurt you if you touch them. It's not too big of a deal. Because you can use fire eggs to see even if it gets dark. I'll just take it a little slower. We should be okay. Cheeto page. I don't think there's anything to the right. Is there? No, that's just the end of the ledge. Perfect. Warning! Management accepts no responsibility for soiled underwear as a result of viewing the Cave of Horrors. So the Cave of Horrors, what do we got? Hey! I'm glad to see some familiar faces. It's Gobi! As you remember, I was on my way to the lava world, but I got captured. Now that you're here, we'll soon be out. You have any money? No. Then get used to that cage. Jeez, Kazooie. It's harsh. We've got a dinosaur. Came on the train to visit the theme park, but those filthy rats chucked me in a cage, and now I'm an exhibit. Sign says you're a mighty evil dinosaur. Perhaps that cage is the best place for you. If I was that mighty and evil, I'd have already busted the door down. Let's wreck the door. Yeah. And then the Jinjo. And there's the other kid. Hanging out in the Cave of Horrors. This fair is so much fun. I'm not going back to Mother, and there's nothing you can do. I can beat you up. Beat this kid. What'd you do that for? I'm off to find Mom, and she'll tell Dad. That one's easy enough. Just punch the kid. I forget how to break these. Yeah, I don't remember what it takes to actually blow these up. Yeah, not that. There's nothing above. Yeah, ancient bearded camel, mighty evil dinosaur, weird killer alien. Oh, it is. You just have to actually hit the keyhole. Yeah, so that's why we need the train to come to take little dinosaur back home. Even though we can't get to their home yet. Here you go, Gubby. On my way to the lava world again, at last. Let me do a lap around the cage first. Alright. That's all we got for now. Oh, wrong way. We do need to call, whoops, Chuffy, the train up. Let's go ahead and get it loaded up so that when we do get where we need to be to drop them off, they'll just leave. Hey, can you give me some health? Thank you. Once I get down to 3 health, I'm like, I should probably heal a bit. One bad fall might kill me. Alright, let's call Chuffy. I think, yeah, you just talk to the sign to call him. Chuffy is loading ore in Glitter Gulch Mine. Like Chuffy to pick you up? Yes, please. Dun, dun, dun. I think the dinosaur will automatically realize the train's here and come running. Yeah, there we go. I think I heard the train arrive. Time to leave. Yeah, they just go straight on. Huh. I could interact with the sign while that cutscene was playing. Interesting. Yeah, so they're just hanging out in the back now. Once we get to take the train to Dinosaur Land, we can unload. And we'll be good. So that's all that. We've done about all we can without getting either Wumba or Mumbo. Except this boss. I think we can go ahead and safely fight them. Or no, we can't. Not until we can aim in the air. Which is in the cave zone. Not cave zone. Cave? Where'd I pull that from? Space zone. I actually don't remember if you're allowed to start the boss fight before you, whoops, learn that move. But, you definitely don't want to. There we go. Heal. Thank you. This level isn't that bad with running back and forth, because you do run around a lot, but it's so much closer together than the mine. Hold on. Hold on. Can't I... If I go here... Can't I blow open this door? Yep, there we go. Because that needs to be blown open for what we're about to transform into. I totally forgot about it. And this time the Globo's just right here. You just grab it and go. That's it. Yeah, I have a Globo. I took your Globo. What can we turn into this time? We've been a little stone golem, a dynamite plunger. Now we're a fucking armored van. Van carries much coins. We still have our shorts, though. Wouldn't be Banjo without the shorts. So with the van, you can open doors. Like that. You can also pay tolls. That's it. It's kind of neat. It's fast, at least. You can just run people over. So yeah, you want to come in here. Banjo 3 of 4. We need to get Mumbo in here too, where we blew open the gate so you can turn the power on there. You can just run over people. Don't worry about it. Whoops. Like that. And then I think the only thing left is the one over here in Hell Zone. Pay here to enter the fearsome furnace of the Inferno. Bonk. Ride is now open. I think that's all we need to do with it. Really not much. But again, this level isn't that big. It's the one big hub here with a few tiny little rooms on the sides. Like there's one room or two rooms in the space zone, one in the cowboy zone, and like three in the hell zone. But that's it. That's all there is. I may be forgetting one little like extra door for the van, but it's not that big a deal to come back and get it again. So that's all open. I want to go grab Mumbo, who is inside of one of the things we opened up with the van. Mumbo lives in the hell zone here. Also the idea that they live inside the theme park. Grunty's theme park. Oh no, wait. I think I needed to pay to enter one thing in the space zone too, if I remember correctly. One of the rides, now that I'm thinking about it. The bumper car thing. Oh well. Oh no, yeah, we did have to come in here as well. Oh well. Again. No real harm. We can get this Globo. Go ahead and do Mumbo's things. Anything behind Mumbo? No. Hey, dude. Nice. That's enough for a health upgrade. Yeah, just take it. Just take the Globo. So we need to go to the entrance and to Spaceland. That's all Mumbo's got to do. That's the thing, it's like you get to be Mumbo, but Mumbo doesn't really have any abilities, and you're just Mumbo for like 1, maybe 2 minutes. He really doesn't do much. It's neat that you have another character to control, though. Alright, don't yell at me. I know I'm not directly on the pad. So the entrance. Just the fact that Mumbo never changes. It's like, it'd be nice if you got 1 or 2 new things throughout the game. But all you do is you just run up and you just hit B. You eek 'em, boke 'em. Yep. And that opens that up. Now we just go to space. Do the exact same thing over there. And that's Mumbo for this world. Excuse me, sir. Space zone. Nope. Can you skip this? No, you cannot. I mash all the buttons. Oh, I mashed too many buttons. Nice. Alright, Mumbo. Time for you to leave. The Dodgem Dome is now open. Oh yeah, there's the move we need to learn. I forgot it was right there. So we do need to come back to that. Outside Mumbo's skull. I'm not gonna call it in hell. The Inferno, ow. It's also weird that this enemy is just constantly inside Mumbo's house. He just lives with him. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the Jiggy from inside the Inferno first. Wow, almost fell in. So what we have to do here is pretty straightforward. You have to split up. Banjo comes over here and stands on the button, while Kazooie has to race to the top. This is another one I used to just be unable to do as a kid. Yeah, so Kazooie has to just make it to the top. No rush or anything. Since Banjo's just standing on the switch. I just used to be unable to dodge these guys. And Kazooie does not have a lot of health. You just gotta really stay tucked in on as far inside as you can go. There we go. We actually almost died, but that's okay. Donk. There. And just endless lava into lava wall. As most Banjo Tooie worlds are inside of like a dome. As you can see, it's clearly just a half sphere. Oh! Well, you know, that's fine. We were gonna leave the area anyway. Oh, yeah, that's right. It just puts us here. Because that was the last, like, save point thing. It's weird how that works. Okay, we want to warp back to Wumba. We need to be Van again. Oop. That's some, like... I don't want to think about the logistics of this Baron Bird turning into a van. I don't like to think about that. Luckily, we can still use this as a van. The van is fully invincible as well. You can just do whatever you want. Keto page. We're cleaning up pretty quick here. How are we looking? 4 out of 10. So not that many jiggies, but we've got one more Cheeto page, one more Jinjo, 10 more notes. I know where they are. One more move. So we've gotten most everything except for the jiggies, which we should be able to clean up pretty quick now that we've gotten everything else. Everything else has been activated. That's a big thing with this world, is you have to go starting everything with Humba and Mumbo before you can do it. I think we can get all the jiggies here. We want to go to Space Zone. We're going to learn that move, and then we're going to play the dodge thing, whatever. 180. We got more than enough. We need to grab the last 10 notes, which are by the entrance. Why not fire them in the air? Y gives you the aiming sight. Then press LT or RT to shoot from something. You can also climb up here. Whoops. What's up here? Is it the other Cheeto page? Oh, it's a Jinjo. Cool. I'll take that. Right, let's go in here. Bumper cars. I forget what I need to do. Oh, you have to pay. Damn it. I was like, I thought you had to pay, but no, you have to use the van to unlock Mumbo, then use Mumbo to open the door, and then go back to being the van to pay. Son of a bitch. I thought there was something I was forgetting. Okay. Once more, van time. Space Zone. I was like, I thought you had to pay, but no, you don't have to pay. You have to use Mumbo. It's both. Ride is now open. But then, yeah, you have to be Banjo. Banjo, Bear Banjo. Can't go in as a car, unfortunately. You know what? I'm gonna check in here to make sure there's nothing before I uncar. I don't think there's anything that you need the car for in here, because you just have to climb up to the top. Jinjo? Nope, that's a Minjo. Oh, Mumbo has to come in here too. Well, shit. Very unoptimal. Mumbo's Wigwam. Forgot he had to do it 3 different things. That's fine, though. We'll do that in a minute. While we're here, we can go do the other Jiggy in the Bounce Castle. Since we have the ability to fire eggs in the air now. Nope, please don't attack. I need some more grenade eggs. Alright, Balloon Burst game. Welcome to the Balloon Burst Challenge. You have 60 seconds to score 50 points. No, I don't need the rules. That's it. You just shoot the stuff. Where you at? And you just hope you like this noise, because the next 60 seconds is going to be this. as we try to get 50 points, which really isn't that hard. As long as you focus on anything you see that's worth more than 1 point, like that, it's not bad at all. I mean, like, look at all these threes. I say as I go like a full 10 seconds with no points. There we go. 50. Let's hit 60. Come on. Perfect. So unfair, you scored enough points to win my balloon burst prize. And that's all that. You want to play again? No. I'd like to leave. And that is, I believe, everything in the Wild West zone. Wee. Bump, bump. 26. We've gotten 6 tonight so far. So now we can go... Where can we go? We can go do stuff in Spaceland. Let's go in here, see if we have enough for this. Why not? We'll do the boss fight. Let me see your tickets. Tickets, what do we need them for? 4 tickets are required to enter Konga's Big Top. Konga also being a character from the last game. From the first world of the last game, Mumbo's Mountain. You have to trick him into, like, hitting switches. Just in time, the show's about to begin. Alright, here we go. Where do you think our seat will be? Can't see any seats. Perhaps we're supposed to sit on the big lump on the floor. Hey, here he is. Not more intruders. I'll show you who's boss. See how big and strong Mr. Patch is. You're not all that big. That Klunga freak near the start was probably bigger than you. Well, how about this? Mr. Patch, strange wobbly inflatable thing. As a kid, I would never fight this boss. Because A, I sucked at aiming in the air, and B, I just didn't like him. I really didn't like him. I didn't like the look of him. Bam, bam, bam. Grab his grenade eggs. Okay. So, to beat Mr. Patch, he doesn't actively attack you to start, but he will later. There you go. You gotta pop his patches. You found a weak spot. Looks like I might need some help. You have to beat me from the air. So yeah, now you just get randomly punched if you stand on the ground. So you have to take off. Otherwise you just get punched. Bonk. Okay, 9 more. Number in the bottom right indicates his health. Ooh, not quite. There we go. Yeah, you just bounce off of him if you bump into him. He doesn't really do much, except for that. He does shoot beach balls at you. He coughs up beach balls. Okay, we need to, like, put some distance between us. Yeah, I usually just kind of go nuts. And I'll go grab more ammo if I need it. Like that. Dun, dun, And there's a little bit of health in the corners of the room you can grab. Nice. Got 2 in the ground before they started punching me. They're not very good at stopping you from being on the ground, as you can tell. Also, he gets smaller and smaller as you start popping his patches. Which makes him harder and harder to hit. Like, he's way down on the ground now. I don't turn around. Oh, there's one down here. I'll take that. Come on. There we go. I hurt myself with my own explosion there. One more. Right on his nose. Alright. Yeah, he gets smaller and faster. Can you please, like, turn in a direction where I can actually hit you, Mr. Patch? You strange, wobbly, inflatable thing. You're dead. Looks like trouble. As he just clips through the ceiling of the tent. That's it. That's the fight. Yeah, every world has a boss fight, and that was this one. I mean, it's all right. Better than the last one, Old King Cole, where he doesn't do anything. He just runs in circles as you constantly shoot him until he dies. Tarzan World 1 is fine, but we beat him by getting in there while having a power-up. That just trivializes the fight. Alright, we can go do the dodge him challenge now. We'll have to get Mumbo to go power up the Star Spinner. Yep. Dodge him challenge, 1v1. Leave our Twinklies alone. Sure, dude. 60 points in 45 seconds. Again, the game just goes by the theme of red 1, green 2, blue 3 for all its mini-games. And so in this one, you just run over these Twinklies. As this guy tries to stop you. He tries. He definitely tries. It's not really a challenge. Like, he just stays behind you. As long as you don't stop moving, which there's never a need to. Not bad. You've beaten game 1 with 76 points. Try the second challenge. And yeah, you just have to beat all 3. Now it's 2v1. Collect 50 points in 45 seconds. Whack the bear. Again, not much of a hindrance. Just drive in circles for 45 seconds. That's it. That's the minigame. They can sometimes kind of get you cornered if you take a sharp turn to try to grab some of them. But really, it's not much of a fight. Like, look at that. 3 threes on top of each other. I got even more points with more opposition. Still my third challenge. a fun little minigame, though. And it's fast. That's the thing that's good about a lot of Banjo Tooie minigames, are that they're fast. 45 seconds, that's it. Even though you do it 3 times in increasing difficulty, it only takes a couple minutes. So you collect 40 points. So yeah, what you need lowers. But yeah, now they can kind of bump you a bit. Now that there's 3 of them. They're still not great at it, but just the number that they have over you. Alright, we're almost there. Alright, we win. We have 40. It's just like, just don't drive into the corner. Except when you really want points. And even when you do drive into the corner, you just keep going forward, and you'll escape. Yeah, see, they can really screw you over. But it's just easy. Hand it over. Bonk. I'll take that. Bump, bump. So we still have the Saucer of Peril, the Star Spinner, and the kids. And I think that's all that's left. 3 more? We can't do the kids all yet. Yeah, 7 out of 7, 3 out of 3. We're missing 1 note as well. 1 Cheeto page. Let me go to the entrance. World entrance exit. This is the last 10 notes we need. Oh, you can't climb to the top. Whoop. Nice. Oh, whoa, easy, easy. Easy. Yeah. Shouldn't need to say it, but the fence will hurt you. Oh, there's a pad there. I always forget that. So that's all 100 notes. There's a thing up there that we can't get to yet. We don't have the ability to climb on walls. Where's the last note? The Saucer of Peril. That's the other one, okay. So we can go get Mumbo. There's no real reason to use these split up pads. They're just here because you learn it here. Mumbo Skull. Let's do this real quick. And Saucer of Peril I definitely want to do. I enjoy that mini game. It's a little shooting gallery. Yep, Mumbo, I need your help again. I forgot one of your buttons, unfortunately. I forget, I have a little plush Mumbo Jumbo somewhere. I don't know where he is. I just remembered that I own a plush Mumbo Jumbo. Space Zone. What did I do with that thing? I remember I found it in a comic shop in, the comic shop I used to go to back in my hometown had, like, a bin that was for just junk. Like, junk that they didn't really want to put a price on, so it's just like, everything in this box is $1, or everything in this box is $2. And I remember finding the Mumbo in, like, the $2 box, and I'm like, yeah, I'll take that. It'd be mostly just, like, random, like, action figures and stuff of, like, stuff that's, like, who cares? Like, maybe someone will dig through and be like, oh, yeah, sure. Alright, Mumbo. Back home. Those fast travel things saved the game, honestly. If it wasn't for those little warp pads, oof, so much time would be wasted just walking around, when it already is a lot of time just walking around. Especially when you, like, know pretty much all the puzzles and solutions. It's like, it turns into, like, a good chunk of just this. Space Zone. Alright, into the Star Spinner. We just have to climb to the top. Yeah, this is definitely a safe ride for people to get on in your theme park. Whoops! Totally safe. Wow, that almost killed me. That's why this honey thing is here. Beehive. That's the word. I botched it. I hit the A button when it was at full. You're supposed to hit the X button. I hit the A button, nothing happened, and I just freaked out and started mashing all the buttons. Well, if I fall again, I'm dead. There you go. Use your shadow, me. Thunk. Bump, bump. Well, that's fine. Bum, bum. Puts me all the way back here. One's Wigwam. Need to ride back over into Space Zone at the top. There we go. Yeah, there's the Saucer of Peril. Banjo. Come on. You gotta grab the ledge, dude. There we go. I'm gonna wait. Play it safe. Hey, what's up? How you doing, JoJo's Rabbit? Don't hit me. Okay, we're good. Let's go ahead and get this button. Shortcut back up. Bonk. Yeah. This one's fun. And that's now a shortcut back to Glitter Gulch Mine. Bleep! Jump aboard to ride the exciting Saucer of Peril. Sure. I forget how many points we need. Saucer of Peril. When the crosshair appears, press LTRT to fire at the targets. Store points. Blue targets are worth 3, green 2, red 1. Score 500 to win first prize, 400 for second. Okay. $500 points. It's not too bad. There is some fast ones later on. And the aiming is loose. Fast and loose. Okay, we're already at 100. Oop. Okay, we're missing a few, but that's okay. I occasionally lose track of my, yeah, there's the best ones, my crosshair. And obviously, just never let go of the trigger. Why would you? Alright, 200. Almost halfway there. We still have a ways to go. This is a pretty long ride. Which, it's fun, but it kind of sucks if you, like, just barely miss the score and have to redo it. Yeah, he goes into all of 3 of the zones. Yeah, we're almost already to 400. I'm going to keep going after 500. I want to see how high a score we can get. Of course, I hit everything but the 3-pointer. Only need 150 more. Okay. Okay, it's almost over. We'll get 500 for sure, but maybe not much more than that. Forget how much is exactly left. I know we go to the front, and then we're gonna end. It's almost over. 5 points. Hey, we did it. Not a single one. It's almost over. $561. First place. Two bleeping prizes. Primitive paper thing. And the shiny gold thing. Bleep. That's all my prizes, but why not ride again to try and beat your best score? Nope, I'll just take that. And I'll take that. Bump, bump. That should be almost everything. Yeah, all we got left is one more Jiggy that I can't get at the moment. Like, we will have to come back, but just for one little thing. That's what a lot of the worlds are like, where it's just like, just one or two little things to come back for, like we did with the first level, Lamb Temple. It's like, just go back to save Dilberta, and you're in the clear. Here we just have to come back once we can carry the fat kid back to his mom. All food must be consumed in the theme park. Yeah, we already had this interaction. Hold on, I think there's a thing we should be able to get now. If I go back to Jinjo Village, I'm gonna check. I think I can increase. I haven't done it, but I should be able to increase my oxygen. I totally forgot about it until just now. I think it's the only other thing back here to do. Bottle's still dead. Yeah, here you go. Help! It's me, Royston. I was knocked off the barbecue and ended up under this rather weighty boulder. Please get rid of it. It can hardly breathe. Thunk. Shouldn't you be in the water where it's safe? You're right. I'll probably dry up and die if I don't get back in the moat. I'd walk there myself, but goldfish are a little disadvantaged in the leg department. And then... bonk. That's it. Thanks, guys. Perhaps these extra bubbles may be of some use. A lot of jiggies. However, I'll teach you how to swim faster. Press A and X together. Cheerio. So now we have increased oxygen. You can just swim underwater longer. So yeah, if you never come back here, you can easily miss out on that. It's not, like, extremely helpful, but it's neat. It's definitely neat. No reason to not grab it. It only takes a second. Alright. Next we got Jolly Roger Lagoon. Which is... we want to go to the plateau. So another neat thing about, like, the hub, Isle of Hags, is, like, we went that way to go to World 3. World 4 is over this way. It's not a straight line. But we had to learn how to split up in order to go this way. First, I'm going to go upgrade my health. The honey comes for 1 extra energy unit. Yes. Awesome. So I need 7 for the next one. That'll take a minute. Wow, way to go, Kazooie. Yep, then you just walk up here, step on the switch. Not really a puzzle or anything, but it makes you have to go to the 3rd level before you can go to the 4th. Even though we already had the 4th unlocked at the same time, and we could have unlocked we unlocked up to the 5th at the same time as the 3rd. You just can't do it. Alright. It's twice in a row. 200. Ice eggs, freezing cold, but that's the price. Launching eggs of solid ice. That's it! That'll be all. Oh, I don't like his eyes. Keep the glasses on, please. I almost died. I almost just immediately walked off the edge. Holy shit. Barely saved that. Alright, Chuffy. Come on up here. Good old Chuffy. Alright, let's go to the Jolly Rogers. Witchy World's all cleared out. Yeah, we do need Mumbo. Get Mumbo, a Globo. God, I know all the words, but it's still get mixed up. All these nonsense words. That. Go ahead and push this. We will go there later. I'm not even going to worry about going to grab the notes at this moment because we don't need them. I'll save that till we're actually going into that world. Jolly Rogers Lagoon. I do like the town area of this world. Start drilling for doubloons. Take that. I believe you blow this up with grenade, or do you drill it? Nope, grenade. Grenade works. Doubloon. The Pano's Emporium. I got a picture of Brentilda from the first game. Ooh. Dunk. Hey, Pano. Greetings, friend. Name's Pano. I'm a local pawnbroker. Interested in the jiggy. Real nice piece, circa Banjo Kazooie. Reckon 20 gold doubloons would be a fair price. Yeah, I have 3. It's not quite. Not quite yet. Whee! Yeah, I need a Kazooie by herself for that one. By herself, she can take much better advantage of the launch pads if I can actually activate them. Yeah, sure, let's go into to Jolly's. Ginger beer. There we go. Just blow a hole in the wall. Jolly won't mind. Take all of your notes. Hey, Jolly. I'm Jolly Roger, town mayor, proprietor of this lovely harborside inn. Love to oblige, but less than jolly at the moment. My partner's gone missing. When'd you last see her? Out on a wave racer early yesterday evening. I heard a big gulping noise, and when I got outside, she was gone. I hope not. Happy hour soon. It'll be needing some help. Would you like to rent a room? It's half price at 2 doubloons. Naughty Mole has dug a hole in the corner. Yes. Here's the money. So we can go in there and learn some stuff. Cheers. How can you possibly sleep while my partner is still missing? How much? 275? No problem. Sub-aqua egg aiming. So this is another thing too. Now you can aim while swimming. Kind of lame. It's like, oh cool, I can aim eggs. And then it's like I have to learn to aim them in the air and underwater as well. Afraid our jukebox is broken at the moment. Real pity. Just love dancing to the Salty Seaman Shanty. Perhaps you'll find a way to fix it. Gotta fix the jukebox. Hold on here for a second. And then, of course, we've got the second world from Banjo Kazooie. Picture of that. Avast, ye scurvy dogs. Be Captain Black Eye, fearless pirate, and scourge of the seas. Touch of seasickness. Some pirate you are. Can I talk to you more? Shiver me timbers. These seasick tablets, Jolly gave me, are mighty useless. You're also very large. You are quite a large man. remember if there's anything else we can do in here at the moment. Okay, so we got all the stuff in here. We've got the pig siblings. Down here we have to help. Please fix the pool. Piggles pushed me in the other week. Look what's happened to my arm. Didn't want to say anything. I'm a little touchy about it, as you might expect. Freako. Jeez, Kazooie. Yeah, so there's sewage. Just toxic sewage. That is a horrible shade of green as well. Let's try to fix that. Oh yeah, and this is a little hint at one of the last levels as well. Being Grunty Industries. You can even see a Jiggy there. Bonk. Thanks, giant teddy bear. Now our water is crystal clear. You're a Minjo, aren't you? Yeah, you sure are. Like, that's too easy. Yeah, stopping pouring the toxic waste definitely just made it all clear out. Also, lots of doubloons down here. Seven. Slow down. 8. Water's cleaner, but there's still the temperature to fix. Pool looks much cleaner now. So we got the temperature problem to sort out, though. Forgot about these that are just here on the water. Super easy. Hey, buddy. Blubber. He's from the first game, too. The old shipmate Captain Blubber. Been a hard day. Adventures are all the same. So many places to go and things to find. This is not good. All my wave racers are shipwrecked, and the last one was eaten by a fish. We'll sell you in the last possession for just 1 doubloon. Anything to get you to stop talking. I just don't want to hear that. Here's a good one. Have a look inside this here crate. You got the jollies for their quiz night. 1,000 doubloons up for grabs. Or when I'll be having a fine new flying machine. Whoa-hey! Pair of shoes. Legend has it that goldfish hold the secret to fast swimming. Yeah, we already found that. You're back here, right? Wee. Banjo. 1 of 7. That's our first blue one. So these are used so you can run on water. One of 2. Okay, so we only need 3 more. So we can go down here. if you really want to. And you can go quite far. But we're going to wait until we can do it safely. We do have a lot of oxygen now. Here we go. Let's buy that Jiggy. Okay, get rid of Lard Boy. Let's buy the Jiggy, then I'll come back with just Kazooie to learn that move. I forget what move you do learn there. Sell it to me. This will be our first one here. Yes. I. Boonk. Just giant coins. It's so pitiful sounding. Bump, bump. That's 31. And I believe if we go back in... Yeah, there's now a Cheeto page for sale. I forget how much. Page comes from the legendary Cheeto book. Won't take less than 5 doubloons. Okay, so I need a couple more. I only have one. So most of the Jiggies here are underwater. Almost all of them. Well, there goes 5. Grenade. Hi. I don't think there's anything down in this water. Hey, Tip Tup. Don't know what to do. It's my baby, about 32 weeks late. Jeez. I'm a reptile, not a bird. He's supposed to get out himself. Yeah, I can't do anything about this just yet. We will come back later. I do have a Globo for Mumbo. Mumbo does not a lot here. He doesn't do much in most levels, like I said, but here especially. Like, what he does helps for the entire world, but it's like, you're Mumbo for like 10 seconds. We're gonna walk down here. And the Mumbo button is literally right here. As like a solid 80% of this level is just underwater. Oxygenated water. Shot big light on water. Now it's plenty of oxygen. That's how that works. That's exactly how that works. So what are we sitting at now? 31? Not bad. You only need 70 to beat the game. That's not the right way. Also, if I remember correctly, I can't remember if this works. Let me try something real quick. I'm not a big fan of the Grunty Industries level, so we will go there, but we won't do too much in there. Which is why I'm getting everything here, where it's levels I care more for that aren't as annoying. Oh yeah, you can't get enough time, can you? Yeah. Yeah, there is a Jiggy up there. I can come back later and cheese it with a clockwork egg. What do you have to say? Having trouble breathing underwater? Go see the shaman. Alright, so now we can head under. We can do some stuff under here. So yeah, we have, what was it, 31? So we need 39 more. So I do want to grab some from here then. Or do they need regular eggs? Okay, yeah, you hit them with regular eggs. Use the ice eggs on the octopi. Yeah, these guys. You know, I don't get motion sick. I feel like this could make someone motion sick. Swimming around these tunnels in first person. Atlantis! Let's go get this warp pad. Whoop. What is this one? Electric Eel Flare. I never remember which one of these buildings is what. Down in Atlantis. Teach me. I have way more than enough. Talon Torpedo. LTRT launches bird. Watch her go. Through the water like a torpedo. Left stick to steer. A for speed. X to cancel. Banjo you need. Yeah, so now we can do... there's been stuff underwater with like Kazooie's face on it. We can now bust those open. I'll show once we get out of here, so we don't get zapped. So you can do this. It costs red feathers, the same as flying around through the air. That's cool, and you do get a timer. Oh, you just have eggs. Yeah, you can go through these fish. I couldn't remember the passcode. Let's see, what is that? Let me write this down. Omega. That's not an Omega. Woof. I assume that's pi. Delta. Don't remember what that one's called, but I'll write it down. Mega pi. Mega pi. Let's see. So yeah, Omega. Pi. Delta. Omega pi. That's opened up. Let's grab this treble clef. Bonk. Oh yeah, this is one of the things we can break. You just bonk. That's it. Ancient swimming baths. Yeah, these pirate dudes just live down here. They were sealed in, I guess. Minjo? Yes, okay. You took a minute. You took a minute to get angry. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not a good guy. Okay, let me see what we need to do here. Do I need health? I didn't. Yeah, so there's a place to split up here. But I don't remember what good that does us. Ah, there's a Cheeto page up there. No, we should go help the pig out. Since we just opened that up. Excuse me. Time to defend. Excuse me. Temple of the Fishes. Yo, check this out. Nice, nice shorts, dude. I'm Crisp. Crisp, not very pig-like. Actually, it's Crispy Bacon. Ha! And he's also got his Game Boy Color with the Game Boy camera attached to it. On vacation, trying to photograph those lovely paintings on the walls down there. These awful fish keep attacking me. This camera was too expensive. I have no doubloons left. Yep, I'll protect you. Interesting that, I guess that'd be a whole thing to change it. It's still a Game Boy Color with a camera attached, even in the Xbox version. Luckily, we still don't have to breathe. Here they come! 60 seconds. Oh god. Already. Time to kill fish. Just keep spinning. Saw one over here. Okay, now we're like halfway there. Yeah, I definitely could see this making someone motion sick. Okay, 8 seconds. Let's not botch it right at the end. There we go. I think that'll do it. Just the constant spinning. Got all the shots I need. Perhaps this thing I found earlier may interest you. Nice. About to get these pictures printed. Back off to its home planet. Bump, bump. That's a fun little mini game. Got that. We got this one. I always forget how many buildings there are here. There's quite a few before we can before we're going deeper. Yeah, seaweed sanctum. You gotta climb to the top here. Ow. Didn't think I was close enough for that to hit me, but sure. Wee. Death by seaweed. Grump. Oh, wrong way. All's good. I'll keep going around for the Jinjo. Blue. Have we gotten any of you yet? I think we have. Only one, okay. Here we go. Sea bottom. There's a warp over here we want to get. And there's also... Nope, that's just feathers. One of those fish, the like see-through fish, have a jiggy in it. But he's further along. There's one that has like a note in it, I think, too. Big fish. There we go. This is humane. I forgot you had to use grenades. One more. Alright, now he has no teeth. We can safely be eaten. Inside the big fish! In case you didn't know. Jinjo! 2 of 5. Still not as horrifying as Clanker from the last game. Inside of Clanker is much more terrifying. Must be the rescue party. I'm Mary Maggie, partner of Jolly Roger. Sat on one of Blubber's wave racers when the fish knocked me off and swallowed me. It's lovely, soon be happy hour at the end. Jolly will be needing some relief. See Jolly about it. No problem. And that's everything in here. Save her and get the Jinjo. Get out of this fish. Okay, there's another path further down over here somewhere. There we go. The wigwam is down here as well. We can turn into a submarine. Oh yeah, the boss is down here too. We can do that. Oh, you have a honeycomb, that's right. Oh, I need that. Honeycomb! Where are you at? Please. Please. Perfect. W. Bryan. Nurse. And Wilson. There you go. D. Jones. We'll come back to that. This isn't the one I came from, is it? That's the one I came from. Or maybe this is the one I came from? It may be. I'm kind of flip-turned upside down. I saw the octopus. This one have an octopus too? It does. Okay, yeah. So we want to go this way. I think all the octopus tunnels are very similar. Okay, I guess he just didn't want to freeze. Jeez. It doesn't hurt you, it just bumps you around. Which is almost more annoying. Alright, Kazooie. Bust it down. Four of 8. Can't you... Do you freeze these? I can't remember. Yeah, you do. This will drop us off back here. World 2, Glitter Gulch Mine. You can just go into Glitter Gulch like that, but there's no way back up. So you don't want to do that. Otherwise, it's a long, arduous path back to Jolly Rogers. Dunk. Nice. I believe there's a warp on top of this ship as well that we can grab. Hold on. Let's get... Never mind. I was going to get more ice eggs. Is there another see-through fish up here? I feel like there is. There's the warp. That's the easy one to miss. Felt like there was another fish out here. Guess I was mistaken. And I think this one loops back up to the beginning. Let's see. Yeah, so it's back to Atlantis. So we still have this path over here we can go to. Yeah, like I said, it's like 80+% underwater. But it's not that bad as far as underwater levels go. Oh yeah, this is where the wigwam is, isn't it? And this is where the Jiggy is as well? Yeah, there we go. Give me that. Just in the fish. I find this much easier to do in first person, by the way. If you don't lose where they are. Most things are easier to control in first person. It's just swimming is... Oof. Okay. Where are you at? I know you're around here. I hear you. There you are. Let's transform. This one's kind of fun. What was fine about this? Just her home being flooded. But there's a reason for this. Because we're a submarine now. It's It gets more and more ridiculous. Sonic ping attack, trigger for torpedo. We went from being like, oh yeah, you're a little stone golem. Oh, you're a plunger, detonator. You're a van. You're an attack submarine with missiles. It's very different from the first game where everything you turn into is like an animal. It's like, oh, a termite. Oh, a crocodile. No. So let's see, where is the warp pad? That is back over this way. Of course, you can't go back into town as a submarine. You have to stay underwater. Big fish cavern. So the torpedoes pretty much act like infinite grenade eggs. No, I just want to go. Oh, God. I'm gonna die. I'm very much gonna die. Hey, I made it. Everything's okay. Please heal me. I'm dying. Oh, I'll take the skill check. Perfect. Where was Davy Jones? There he is. So, you can come in here as Banjo and Kazooie into Davy Jones' locker. Come as Banjo as Submarine. Fight's way easier. Lord Wu Fac Fac, self-important anglerfish. Dares intrude on Lord Wu Fac Fac while he sleeps in his appallingly cramped locker. Sir, your name sounds very rude to say out loud. You're gonna steal my Jiggy and drain my home, leaving me to flap pathetically around on the bottom until I'd shriveled up and died. Yeah, something like that. Alright, so, much like Mr. Patch, you shoot the points, but you have to shoot the glowing points. And being a submarine makes you easier to control, and unlimited ammo. Also, blood. My precious boils. You straight up blood gushing. And his fight theme is pretty intense. It's a pretty epic battle theme. Please don't eat me, sir. Ooh, not quite. Yeah, you can just mash the hell out of it. Whoops. Where'd I go? Oh. I'm taking hits! Alright, that's another one. Only 3 to go. God, it controls so loose. The sensitivity is so high. Okay, other side. Last one. That's phase 1. Woo! You know something hitting a poor blind fish? Time I open my eyes to see what I'm doing. So you're not blind. I can't close my eyes and say I'm blind. You just had your eyes closed. Now we shoot you in the eyes. Not my eyes. He's bleeding. God, I can't get a hit in. Only 2 more. 1 more. I'm taking hits, but we're good, we're good. Hey, he's dead. Straight up killed. Deceased. Things seem to have gone belly up. 100 years of oceanic tyranny brought to an undignified end. And we can leave now. Bonk. Bump, bump. But actually, if I remember correctly, if you keep shooting him... Yeah. Please stop doing that. I'm dead and have no more jiggies. Just please. You've killed me. Alright. Now we want to go over here. This you actually need the submarine for. If you try to come with Banjo and Bear form, they'll be like, hey, it's too deep, pressure's too much. Can't do it. Score 60 points, might give you a prize. Nope, the instructions are always the same. You barely need to move, honestly. That. Give me those 2s. Ow. Still counts as a point, though. $75, $77. Nice. Scored enough to win my prize. And that's that. Super quick minigame. Where's that at? It's somewhere. It's up here. No. It's on one of these platforms. That's the exit. Ah, there we go. Down low. 35. You want to play again? No. Alright, now we can leave. Pretty sure that's all you need the submarine for. Oh, we're gonna die here. But that's okay. I'll accept the death. Just explode on an octopus. Because that just puts me back here. It's much faster. If we can enter. Okay, there's like one more I think I'm gonna grab on the way out. What's our total looking like? Got all the notes, half of those. Missing 2 honeycombs. All the Jinjos. There's a move we're missing. What move are we missing? I didn't take Kazooie back up to learn. Did I? Yeah, that's right. After we bought the thing, I was supposed to go back up to learn Wing Whack. And we never did that. So I can do that on the way out. Where are the honeycombs at? One's up top. Outside the Temple of the Fish. Okay, because I do want those. So we need to go back to Atlantis, which I'm doing anyway. Yeah, we can grab the last few things on the way out. No problem. That'll be another 2 worlds done for tonight. Leaving 3 more? Pterodactyl Land, Cloud Cuckoo Land, Grunty Industries. 4, 5, 6, 7. I feel like I'm forgetting one. Hailfire Peaks. 4 more. 4 more. That's true. Temple of the Fishies. Where is that honeycomb? It's supposed to be out here in a little alcove. On the right side, ow, of the Temple of the Fishies, which is this building, there's a small alcove. This isn't it, because that's where you enter. I want the health upgrade. Oh wait, no, that's the Temple of Fishies. I was looking at the wrong building. My bad. Here it is. Don't. Alright, let's get out of here. Been doing a good job of like really cleaning up. One thing we're really leaving behind is Jiggies, which aren't that big a deal because those are pretty easy to get. Instead of being like, oh, which Jinjos did I get? Which eggs? Which honey did I get? All right, Kazooie, you're up. Camera. Bonk. So we can go in here now. Okay. Hey, it's a UFO. Straight up. Greetings, feeble earthlings. Are any of you called Elvis? We're Alf, Beth, and Gamo. We're also in a bit of a fix. You need to phone home. Ha, references. We have a cell phone for that. Drive unit on our ship has run out of fuel. Powered by crystallized ice, but we don't have any. That seems like extremely efficient. It runs on ice. Grab the other crystals quickly. Perfect. Landing on a shiny thing, you may have that. They're just firing their guns into the air. Also, that's a Minja, not a Jinja, so. Because you cannot come back in here once you do this. They take off and leave. Also, you need to do this specific Jiggy to unlock a Jiggy in a later level. All systems are go. Let's get out of this awful earthling water. Find the kids! I think they ejected somewhere over a snowy mountain. And off they go. literally back to their home planet. Jiggy. Bum bum. So we can talk to Jolly in order to get the reward. We need to get Kazooie up on our own over there. Let me do that before I forget that too. Yeah, I forgot to drill into here. That's right. The one spot I missed. Whee! Whoops. Not quite. I didn't mean to do that. Whee! I just pulled the trigger too early. There we go. Whee! You could have done this as soon as we came in, but I just forgot. There it is. I hate those things. They only slow you down. Okay, are we good? Camera? Thank you. What do you have to say? Skull. Beach. Beach. Skull. What? Run that by me again? Alright, Kazooie. Go learn your move. So this will be Kazooie's like basic attack while she's on her own. Wing whack. You've lost safety of that Banjo brings. Defend yourself now with your wings. Whirl around by pressing X. Useful attack that I think you'll agree. Yep. Agrex. You'll agrex. I find it way funnier that it just doesn't rhyme anymore. Of course, originally being press B. This rescued me from the bile-infested innards of that ferocious sea monster. It was just a very large fish. Seemed like a monster to me. Thanks for rescuing my partner. Rather pleased. How about a tankard of my finest ginger beer on the house? Please accept this modest little trinket. Jiggy. Nice. Bump, bump. That puts us at a solid 7. 7, 3, 2, 5, 5, 3. We didn't find any Cheeto pages. Oh no, we can buy one. We can go buy one right now. Let's do that before we leave. This way. So for the one that's underground, I believe you're supposed to use the glide ability we get later on to get it. Still be 5 balloons. I'll take it. Bonk. That's 10. How many are supposed to be in this level? Is it 2 or 3? 3. I think it's fun. If anything I'm missing on a cheater page, I'm not too worried about. We're doing good, though. 1 Jiggy in Witchy World, 2 in Glitter Gulch, and a Honeycomb in Glitter Gulch, and a Jinjo. So quite a bit there, but I really don't care for that level too much. Mayhem Temple's all done. Isle of Hag still has a good chunk. I think we're good for now, though. Because most of the other stuff, yeah, we can't do here just yet. We can't finish cleaning their pool. We can't get the one... Well, we could get the one under Smuggler's Cavern, but you have to, like, exploit some stuff. And we can't hatch the egg yet. So let's leave. We can go do some, do a puzzle. And unlock, Pterodactyl Land is next. Let me go ahead and grab these notes. I said I was going to save them, but hey, why not? How much does it take? This should say how much it takes. This Jiggy Wiggy's Altar of Knowledge. Press B to view the Mighty One's wisdom. It looks like it says boop. Boop. You have enough Jiggies to attempt my challenge. Do you wish to warp to my... Oh, I forgot you could do that. Like, if you find a world that you haven't unlocked, you can warp back. That's super cool. I totally forgot that exists. Because usually I just do so many at once, I don't really need to do that. I'll take this, though. $36 Jiggies are required. Okay, so we just barely got enough. So we can do 2 challenges in a row, I believe. Might as well do them both. Or maybe more than that. Yeah, we only need 20 to open Pterodactyl Land. Because next is Grunty Industries. I always think of Grunty Industries as one of the last worlds, but I guess it's not. Alright, dinosaurs. I can puzzle. I can puzzle with the best of them. Oh, maybe not. Bonk. Bonk. Close enough. Ah. There's like... Yeah, some funky lines in there. Some slight screen tearing. Almost. Yeah, so we should be able to do, I think, 2 more. If we have enough to unlock Hailfire Peaks, then, yeah, we can do Grunty Industries and then Hailfire Peaks, and then probably not enough for Cloud Cuckoo Land. Bonk. Yeah. You have enough. Let's go ahead and get it. We just barely got enough for the next one. Yeah, okay. This one. Corners are easy. Banjo head. Other corner. Only bottom piece. Get the easy ones. I love, like, to play a game of this where it just, like, double the size. Whoops. And just make that the game. Like, increasingly difficult moving picture puzzles. Challenge 6. Yeah, Grunty Industries, it's just... it's just a pain to navigate. It is interesting that it's a level that you can't directly enter. Like, you go to the entrance that it's about to show here. And you have to, like, find a switch to, like, take the train in the back way. You know, I guess I always think of this as the last level, because it's right next to the end of the game. Like, the only other thing in this section of the hub is the final area, which you need 70 to get into. Which is why I guess I think of Hailfire Peaks as earlier, because it's right next to World 4. Challenge 7. Let's do it. You get so much time for this. No, I didn't say there. I didn't say there. Right in the middle. It's the middle piece. That one I messed up. Bonk. There you go, Banjo. So much time. Probably took like a third of what they gave me. Okay, there's only one more of those to unlock a level. I forget how many you need for Cloud Cuckoo Land. If we needed 36 for that one, I don't know, probably like 45 or something. I do kind of like how quickly you unlock levels, because that allows you to like go back and forth and really just do it however you want to get the 70 you need to unlock the end of the game. So yeah, we could go straight to Hailfire Peaks right now. I'm not going to. I'm going to do them in order. I at least want to get all the moves. Yeah. How many do we need for the next one? 45. Hey, I was right. Also, there's a secret here. You can just walk through the wall. There's not much of anything back here. There's a couple of signs to read. Have you looked on the roof of the Red Jinjo House? Yes. Witchy World is where fortune may smile upon you. And an egg container followed by a jingling. Alright, so we need 8 more to unlock the last level before the final boss. So we want to go to Pterodactyl Land, which Pine Grove. Whoops, wrong button entirely. Yeah, so you can come down here. I think there's some notes down here. Yeah, there we go. So we needed to go to Jolly Roger's Lagoon in order to unlock this. Whee! Now we can go there. That's pretty much the only way of locking you out of just going ahead. Oh yeah, it's like another Klungo fight. I forgot Klungo was a thing. Klungo round 2. Because I guess this is technically like the halfway point. We're moving on to World 5 of 8. Even though we're way more than halfway done. Essentially. Since we've gotten so much crap already. We'll get a lot of Jiggies from just saving the rest of the Jinjos. He's invisible! What will we do? You can hit him immediately if you're not... Oh, there he is. There we go. That's easier than trying to chase him down. Like, look at that. It's pitiful. It's honestly just sad. Oh, he actually kind of got away. Oh, there he is. Did I cut him off? Oh, I actually didn't hit him. Okay, so you can attack him too early. You have to wait for him to like fully be invisible, and then you can just bonk. He's dead. I mean, it's better than the first fight. Ironbird beats poor Klungo again. Can't be good for your health. Why not retire? Klungo return for more beatings. Work on new potion. Yeah, you try that, Klungo. Here we go. Wasteland. He's ready to learn new eggs. Clockwork Kazooie eggs. Ultimate egg for you to hold. A clockwork bomb that's remote controlled. So these are interesting. You can only hold 10 at a time. So how these work. Nice! So that, him bashing his head is like, I forget, it's a very small chance of happening. But it's completely random. I only know that because speedrunners hate it. If he bonks his head, you lose time. So yeah, these guys. Yep, there you go. Left stick to move. Detonate it by pressing X. So yeah, you just become a little bomb and you just blow up. That's it. You can grab stuff with it. So there's some jiggies that you're supposed to like climb up and get that you can just instead launch a clockwork egg at and use that to get it. Which one to use? Real? How will I ever know? This one. 2 of 6. Okay, up there is Cloud Cuckoo Land, which we need 45 for. And up here is the next world. Yeah, I need to learn how to use spring shoes to jump up there. And that's how we get up to Grunty Industries. Alright, yeah, we'll work on this a bit. I don't know if I'll do all of this world tonight, since we've already been going for a bit. I've been doing each world in about an hour, if not less. Not bad. $20 Jinjos, 490 notes. Did I miss notes somewhere, or am I just missing notes in, yeah, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. Okay, I'm just missing 10 in Isle of Hags, which we'll get later. It's like just a small amount. So dinosaurs, cute little Stegosaurus. Look at them. I have to kill him, though. It's just how it is. So there's a couple. Oh yeah, these guys. Yeah, they just bash you. Never get jiggy from Rognut's tribe. Big tough armor. We'll deal with them later. This world I'm kind of in the middle towards. It has some good stuff, but it's also a lot of just running around. It's a mix. Go! I can't hit a sign for beans. Up. There we go. Jinjo. 3 of 5. It's a neat idea. Just big dinosaur lands. Is there anything else over here? There's that, which we can go bonk and get that. That's what that's good for. I could have done that to the one outside too, now that I think about it. Like, I don't even know if there's another way you're supposed to do that, but the clockwork eggs work, so why not? Notes. I do definitely prefer the notes in Kazooie, where there's actually like 100 to find, instead of them being divided into groups of 5 and 120. Because there's just, you just grab so few then. Because then you only grab, what, like 10 groups or something? 10, 15 groups? I think I have to get Banjo across this. That's not the right egg. Yeah, I think it's Banjo that has to get across this. We'll see. Donk donk. Donk donk. 4 or 5, yeah. Yep. So we need to split up. So I'm gonna have to... I can't attack without Kazooie while grabbing. So I'm gonna have to just time my advance. Go. Big jump. He puts a lot of effort into that jump. Shit. I immediately just... Oh well. It's a pain to get back up here. Let's get a couple jiggies here. Alright, timing. Patience. There you go. It's not too terribly tight, but you do have to really be patient. Go! Nice. Teach me. Because we mean space in your pack. Way to fill is what you lack. Pick large things up off the ground. In they go and carry them around. Alright, so that's what we need for, So yeah, I can scoop things up and carry them. That's what we need for the large kid back in Witchy World. We have to carry him ourselves back to his mom. Alright, Kazooie, let's go. What about you? What do you got? It's exciting in the in Unga's caves. Okay. Yeah, so the dudes with big armor, you're supposed to hit them from the back to exploit the weakness in their armor. Is this the... This isn't the way I came from. Don't believe. Yeah. So this level is just pretty much a big tall mountain. And a big circle around it. That's it. Pterodactyl lands. Please don't hit me. Oh, don't hit me. I do not want to fall. So yeah, now you see a lot of stuff like this. And you can plunk. And then you get them right in the ass, honestly. You kill them. Not fair, found gap in armor. Okay, so he's dead. You have to get all of them. There's 5, I believe. And they're all in places like that, where you have to just get behind them somehow. Hey, Globo, I'll take that. Thank you. It's a path inward. There's a move to learn. You're one of the Unga dudes. You're not the rock nuts, right? You're not come past. No one gets in Bogle Cave. The Unga Bungas want to rule all pterodactyl land. Oogles want to share. Okay. We'll deal with that later. Let's go learn this move. We'll come back up here. There's one Jiggy I kind of like up near the top that I want to go get. Takes 390. Springy Step Shoes. So yeah, you can immediately come in here, learn the Springy Step Shoes, and then leave and go to Grunty Industries if you want to. Dismissed. There we go. That'll do it. Can I make this? Go! Oh, nope. I almost called it. A little lower. Perfect. Ooh, not quite. I should be able to launch. There's another one of you here. Hopefully before he respawns. Can I get up here? Ooh, okay. Thunk. Nice. Got him. That's 2 down. Hulko Shape of Pear. Ooh, almost. They also can't touch water. They immediately go. So close. A little higher. Not too high. Take that. Got 5. We need 2 more for another health upgrade. We do have 2 Globo. Speed shoes, galoshes. Oh yeah, we need the galoshes to get across there. Or we can try these little jumps. Where's this go? Inside the mountain. Okay, there's a way to get that to lift up. I don't remember how that is. Okay. Let's get to Mumbo. Oh god, just immediately. At least you get a second. You're not like hit constantly whenever you step in the goo. You get a second to try to escape after taking damage. Point. And there's that. We got 3 now, since we have 1 for back at Aloe Hags. We never cashed in. We'll do that later. Got a Globo. So there's multiple things Mumbo can do here. I'm just going to do the one right outside of his house for now. There's something he can change the size of as well. I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. Yeah, because these just make these platforms. Enlarge! So on this level, you actually turn into an animal. You get to be a dinosaur, a T-Rex. And you can either be a baby T-Rex or a big T-Rex based on using Mumbo. But you need to do both. So we're going to start with baby T-Rex, and then we'll do big T-Rex later. Maybe. I don't know how much we need big T-Rex for. I know you can use it to scare the tribe. Yeah, I like that little door with a dude on it, little baby Tyrannosaurus. You can go in there with the baby Tyrannosaurus, much like the van in the van doors. Ow. Unnecessary. Yeah, Wumba's like right over here. Is there anything over here? Yeah, as you can see with this level, it's just big. It takes a while to walk around. Even though it's just one big circle. Oh, that was the treble clef. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a ledge there at Mumbo's place. We'll have to go back for that. I don't remember this level super well. Like, there's like 2 or 3 levels that I never remember well. This one and Grunty Industries for sure. Okay, that opens up the train station. You stop that. Oh, no health. Sure. Yeah, we need the big guy for that, and that'll open up for getting the Jinjo. This loops back to the beginning, I think, where we've already been, mostly. Yeah. God, can you stop that? Oh God, get out! Oh, I'm out of those. I need to grab some eggs. This one. No. 15 seconds. This one. Well, that's not it. This one. Bonk. We still need to get the Jinjo there. Still 2 left. Okay, I need eggs. Just gotta wait. You only get one of these at a time, unfortunately. One of these must go to the Jinjo. Nope. I think this one took us to the dude. Yeah. 9 seconds. Okay, I forget how to get to the dude. Doesn't he have... Yeah, he has a hole in there. Is it one of these down here? Is it just this? It is. 5 of 8. Have we already gotten like 4 Jinjos here? 3. Okay, yeah, 4 because we saw the one that we need the dinosaur for. 65 notes. No Jiggies yet. Both Globos. 1 more move to learn. 1 more Honeycomb. There's a split up pad here for whatever reason. Don't quite remember why. There's so many ways you can enter. Oh yeah, these dudes. This is the little dino we found in Witchy World. This is where they need to be. So we have to get the train to come here, which we opened the train station. We just need to bring the train here. Jump. Whee! Oh, split. These colors on these stones make me think of a mushroom from Mario. Like one of the platform mushrooms. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Nice. That's all three of those. Those were easy. Go away, leave Scrotty alone. Family isn't keeping too well. My eldest, Scrat, is very sickly. Needs a doctor. Don't care, any doctor will do. I've heard there's a crazy shaman that lives on the cliff top. Scrit here was out walking one day. Came back this size. Now he's too small to be a proper dinosaur. Scrut has gone missing. She took some money from my purse. Headed off to the train station. Gotta help the family. Alright, so, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we have to pick you up because you're small and take you to Mumbo on the cliffside. The sick one, that is. I just have to bring the Mumbo here because Mumbo here, I guess he can only do one spell per area for whatever reason. So he can come here and he can cast Enlarge to make you big again. I have to take you to the cliff top so Mumbo can cast a spell that cures you. And the other one, we just have to get the train here to get them back home. Of course, I don't remember where the train station is, so I'm not going to worry about that at the minute. It's a whole thing. Did I go in here? Where does this go? I'm so just all over the place. Oh, it's the train station. Hell yeah, you're not a real Jinjo. Oh, fucking knew it. Alright, bring the train. Chuffy's enjoying the attractions of Witchy World. Yes. You have to watch this whole thing every time. It's kind of unnecessary. Oh, there's a rock nut dude up there we need to blast. I don't think I have any more clockwork eggs, so we should be able to grab some somewhere here. Hope Mom won't be too mad at me. That's one of three. It's the Rakosis family. Just slaps the kid. Thanks for returning my lost child. She'll be cleaning out our cave for the next month. Yeah, I have none. Oh, out of the way, dudes. Easy there. I'll take that. Oh, wow, he can make it up here. I assumed you couldn't. You're kicking my ass. Thunk. Yeah, so that, skill stop gets faster throughout the game. Still not that difficult. Hey, don't look behind you. All go shape of the pair. So one of us left. Where is the last one? That's a good question. I know there's like 3 Jiggies we can get at the top of the mountain. Or at least start at the top of the mountain. Okay. Let's go carry the one to the train. We start that. Oop, not quite. Taxi pack. Or is it not? I do feel slightly unwell. Must have been that caveman I ate. Perhaps it was the pterodactyl dung. Pterodactyl. There we go. Scoop. That's, yeah. It fits. So now we're going to drop you off of the train. We take the train to the place. And then back. Luckily, it's not far to get to the train. Definitely not one of the more exciting Jiggies in the game. Taking care of all these kids. Just unload you here. I think if we go in here. Okay. Nope. Yeah, we have to go. Okay, yeah, we can stand here and switch and bring Kazooie over. I was like, I know there's a switch around the train station. Banjo is right here. Alright, so they're all good. Please stop chasing me. Banjo, please. Go! Isle of Hags. Like that even the old dinosaur world has a train station. So we cleared a lot of stuff out here, but not a Jiggy yet. Guess now we can go get Mumbo to cure. Or do that. Remember that all these areas exist. We're not like teleporting anywhere. All these areas exist on the same island. It's just normal for this place. There is just the dinosaur section. There's the pirate section. The ancient Mayan section. Yes. Let's do it, Mumbo. As fast as we can. Oop, easy. You know what? We can take the hit. Hope this works. Heal. And they're all better. And back. I'm gonna put a pause on this GD for now. I'm gonna go get a quick and easy one from Glitter Gulch Mine, actually. Now that we have the Clockwork Kazooie egg, there's one we can get real easy. We'll go back to working on saving that family later. I do need to grab some Clockwork eggs, though. That is an issue. Those are all feathers. Egg. Nice. Since Glitter Gulch is right here. And I'm gonna wrap up before too long as well. I never did this one, actually. Even though I could have. I think this is the right way to go. I might be horribly wrong. I wasn't even talking about this one a minute ago, but I remembered that I never did this. You know, it's a pretty easy one. Go! Don't overshoot this Jiggy by accident. Bump, bump. Nice. Where does this put me? Flooded caves. Ooh. Huh. Oh, is that really in here? Did I never find this one? I totally forgot this linked up. Okay, whatever. We got a Jiggy. That's all that matters. I know I was stressing out about drowning when we were in here before. We got tons of oxygen now. Whoop. And plus now we can bust open this rock. We've learned Dominion moves since last being here. I totally forget where this leads, so let's go find out. Oh yeah, here. Ice key. So, you get this ice key in the previous game, by the way. And it's a big Globo. Caught the legendary Mega Globo. Really special magical powers. Yeah, we need to do that. So that lets you transform Kazooie. Let's get out of here. Still want to grab that other easy one I was talking about before. We need to go to Pine Grove, Jade Grove, whatever it's called. Clockwork? Yeah, right here. That's exactly where I want to be. Above the waterfall, there's a Jiggy, which I think I can get normally now. Yeah, I can use the spring shoes and get it. Or you can just do this and miss. You can do that. I'll take that. Bump, bump. It's 39. How's this world looking now? Hey, that's all 10. We're just missing a honeycomb and a Jinjo. Huh. Let me see. I can consult the guide. And by that, I mean it's faster to look online. The guide isn't always it's nice and it has really good maps. But the Banjo-Kazooie wiki is much more detailed. Okay, Jinjo and a honeycomb. Jinjo at the train station, pile of gems near the train station, and a jail cell. I definitely got that one. The toxic gas cave I got, and the water storage I got. So I'm missing one near the train station, and the honeycombs, toxic gas cave I got inside the train station. Okay, so yeah, train station. We'll go to the train station and we can actually have this level fully completed. I really didn't expect to do that with this level because it's definitely not one of my favorites. Cool, cool, cool. So inside the train station, inside a crate, in Jinjo. Wait, this isn't the train station. That's train station is all the way on the other end of the train tracks. So let's run down there. Do, 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 do. Excuse me, sir. And with this, we'll have the first two worlds fully completed. Ow. I didn't go up here. Yeah. I didn't go up here. Totally forgot. Bonk. Hey, and that's 2 of 2. Good thing I did come do this. Orange Jinjo complete. Bump, bump. We're up at 40. Hey, there we go. Alright, let's get out of here. So we got 30 tonight? We started at 20. I think. I think we were at 20 or 20 something, so we got about 30. Or no, I can't count. We got about 20. We have 40. I think we were at 50. So we got about 20 again. I think we went from 20 to 40. Me and simple math. Alright, so we want to head this way. Let's trade in the Mega Globo. So we only need 30 more Jiggies to beat the game. That's not bad. Very special spell, but need legendary Mega Globo. We already got it. Go find. I got it right here. Yes. Big. Let's do it. So this is a permanent upgrade. Like you can change back if you want to, but you get to keep it with you at all times. Dragon. Kazooie is now a dragon. So that changes your it changes the sound effects of your moves. Also makes Kazooie a dragon. And you can breathe fire now. That's it. It's really not anything too special to it. It's neat, though, for finding that secret. Decently hidden secret. Remembering to go all the way back there after you get that ability. Alright, let's see how our numbers are doing. Jinjos. Yeah, we finished 3 of them. Only 1 more of the brown one, I assume? 2 more green, a lot more blue, and red. Not bad, though. We found most of the Jinjos. Got 10 Cheeto pages. Yeah, Isle of Hags. We're pretty much cleared out. There's some Jinjos we need to grab on Isle of Hags. 3 more Jinjos? I don't know where I haven't been grabbing them from. Hold on. Yeah, we got those. 3 Jinjos there. I feel like I should have been able to grab some of these by now. Mayhem Temple, clear. Glitter Gulch, clear. Witchy World, 1 left that we can go do at this point. And that'll be that. We just gotta carry the fat kid. I might do that tonight before we wrap up. That would be the last one. Where does he have to go from? The train station? Yeah, he has to go from the train station to the mom. I don't know, I might. Jolly Roger, we got 3 left. Into Cheeto pages. Pterodactyl Land, we got all 10. But we've gotten a lot of other stuff done. Yeah, let's do that as the last thing for tonight, since it's right here. Whoa, easy. I'm trying to glance through the wiki as I walk around here. Isle of Hags. I do not see. That'll do. Alright, split! I can't go to the train station from here. I have to walk to it. Please don't hit me! Oh! Yeah, you get a second jump after that, too. It's nuts. It feels, like, unintentional and busted. I believe this one's the train station. Oh, okay, I see some Jinjos we missed that I can go grab easy. Come here, kid. Back to your mom we go. Yeah, we can grab 2 more Jinjos super quick in Isle of Hags that I just completely avoided. Entrance exit. Faster than walking. Here's your kid. What did I tell you about not running off? Sorry, Mum. Sorry isn't good enough. You've been eating again. Damn you, kids. And eating. It's a strange bear. He made me eat the burger. Jeez. We all had enough excitement today. Time to go home to Hailfire Peaks. Once again, Banjo, take this Jiggy I found at the ticket office. That I definitely didn't steal. Thank you. Bump, bump. That's this level clear. We have to get Kazooie back. Find the big top tent. Can't leave without her. World entry. And the 2 Jinjos we need. I want to grab them just in case they're one of the ones that we need to finish a color. So there's one right out here under a rock that we just didn't break. Yeah, right over here. I totally forgot about this, even though we ran past it so many times. What do we got? Red. And the last one for the night is right in here. You know, at one point I was walking by and I was like, yeah, there's that cave there. There's nothing in it. There's a Jinjo in it. I totally forgot about the Jinjo at the end of this cave. It's all there is in there. It's a blue one. I don't think that's gonna... Yeah, 4 out of 7. Alright, but they're got now. Ooh, easy there. Please stop attacking me, sir. And that's that. 555 notes. 41 out of the 70 required to beat the game. Not bad. We're gonna wrap up here for tonight. Next time we'll go back to Pterodactyl Land. We'll start actually grabbing Jiggies there. We only have one more of the Rock Nut guys to blow up. Everything else is pretty much set up for us to start grabbing Jiggies. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad to get the last 29 that we need. Then we can go straight to the end of the game. A lot of it will come from Jinjos. There's like another 4 that we can get from Jinjos easily. So we'll be doing that. And I don't know if we'll beat it next time we play it. We might be able to. Depends on how smooth things go. 29. We've been getting around 20. We got 21 this time. It's doable, for sure. We'll see, though. Maybe next time. Definitely no more than 2 more. Like a stream and a half, maybe. Boom. So, yeah. That's going to be it for tonight. We'll be back next time with more Banjo. And try and get that wrapped up by Friday. So, thanks for watching all. And I will see you all next time. Good night.